All right. Greetings, all. Thank you for returning to my channel. I'm Professor Noonie. Allow me to welcome you to the Stanley Parable. You can see what I'm playing. It's on the screen. But the Stanley Parable, the Ultra Deluxe Edition, I guess. I've never played the original, although I've seen the original played on YouTube some years ago when it first released. I thought it was a really cool concept. I really wished I don't at the time I think I did have a channel, but I don't think I was able to play something like this because I believe it was PC only. I could be wrong about that. But I was made aware of this game fairly recently, and because it has so many new features and I never actually or so much new content and I never actually played the original game, I would like to see how it is playing it myself, and if it's enjoyable, hopefully everybody will be able to enjoy this along with me. I'm hoping I don't run into the exact same thing I saw in the playthroughs that I originally watched of this game back when it first came out. It was just the Stanley Parable. Now this is the Ultra Deluxe Edition. I don't know if that's meant to be ironic. I like that. Look at that. What I'm doing is what it's doing on the screen. But nonetheless, I'm going to begin the game, and hopefully all the audio sounds okay. The end is never the end is never the end is loading. But I'm pretty sure it's going to start out the way...
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I believe this is how the original one started, too.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Sounds like my dream
Shocked,
job.
Frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I think if you stay here long enough, the narrator's like, he got up out of his desk and stepped out of the office. You can move, right? Yeah. Nothing is really interact. Oh, I can crouch. Can I go underneath my desk? No, I cannot. What? Oh, I'm pushing the keyboard buttons, right? Left bumper and left trigger make me crouch. All right, let's go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't like that. He turned really slow. Is there a way to adjust the give the camera sensitivity? That's a little bit better. Reminiscent of my Call of Duty days. Surname access. Or whatever.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Doesn't he like mock you? Oh, wow.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
You know, the game asked me to input what the time was, and that is not what the time is.
Yes, really. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Yes. I know that I can actually...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Doesn't it go
I
up?
realize that investing in your trust
There's
in someone else
another
can be difficult,
thing I
but
can...
The fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really?
Got it. Yep.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? What?
Not really, bro, but...
I don't convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
I don't remember this
Give me
part.
a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Psych!
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope. Oh, crap, I got clipped. Let's see what's going on around this corner.
I think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Let's see what happens if I go backwards.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here.
Oh,
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Oh, God, that cadence in your voice. This guy's disgusted with me.
And in the end, it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires.
Elucidate. I thought that said ejaculate at first.
Better. What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before.
I don't remember
Stanley,
this.
take it for a spin.
Okay. Okay. Oh, you jerk!
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I'll give the middle of the road.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful.
Can I go now?
Based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Worldwide leaderboard. Are these real people? Skip the intro sequence, only the worst. This is you. That's not even mine. You are objectively ranked 9,328 out of 9,000. I'm the worst. Okay. Fine, let's shake this door.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Meh.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
Why not?
It up.
Are you going to let me answer your question before you answer it for me?
In this game,
oh, I kind of remember this one.
Left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play
Yeah,
to
I
make
don't
sure
think
it's effective.
I'm going to be
sure
doing
keep
that.
Notes on your experience.
There's a fire.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
I warned them.
If it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Yeah, let's do that.
What do we have here?
Monopoly.
Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Is it going to start me over? Or is it really going to give me a different... Hey!
Aha.
Hey!
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stan?
Is this Firewatch?
What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
I can't get out.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stan.
89.
And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Wow, 2 games for 1? Yeah, let's play Firewatch. Ooh, look at that horizon. I keep doing this like I'm gonna zoom in. Oh, I go out that way. Yeah, this is Firewatch, isn't it? Or am I wrong? It looks just like Firewatch.
No, it can't be.
What's the problem?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Jonesy Lake. Yeah, this is Firewatch, right?
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call.
Come
I
on.
wandered off into that thing.
That
big
better
open,
game.
Just wandering around, no right or wrong direction.
Oh wait, can I
no path to follow. You can just go
peek through the walls?
Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
No, we're still here.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Portal.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
It's probably going to be Portal. No? Is this Rocket League?
Wonderful.
Wow.
This is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I would be too. What if I stand right in the center?
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
We play
There are
ball.
lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley.
It's
I
not
think
sports
it's
ball.
Sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and
We are really
Yes.
moving
I think
like
surely we must. Okay,
we have definitely gone
here's
down
the
a certain
ball.
path here. Oh, that ball just sparked a sneeze in me. Yeah. No, let's I don't want to score it into the blue side. Let's go into the red. What is that sound effect? Geez, like I'm really hitting it that hard.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Hold on, let me
Is
get
it
a goal.
better
Please
than
don't
my
switch the
miserable
game.
Little story that I worked so hard on.
It may be.
I have a thought. And I
Let me get a
realize
goal
I'm
first, wait.
sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain
Yeah,
amount of
what the
raw
heck?
adrenal pleasure, then sure. Hold on. What are you doing?
I'm trying to find out. What the heck? Where did the ball go? Wow, what the heck?
Don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
What the heck? I fell down another hole. Oh, now I'm a little concerned. Are we on the 5th floor? I don't know which way to go. Okay, no, we go this way. Please, no jump scares. I think we're on the 5th floor. Apparently you can park a car in this room. So the narrator can't find me now. Can't go in here. Why is that particular room lit up with computer screens? Oh no, 425. So no, we're not on the 5th floor of the original building. Hey, here's my room. In an alternate reality. What's going on here? I don't know what to do. So I found my office. Whoa!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Is he speaking as though, like, since he lost track of me, like he thinks it's just going to restart? I bet you it restarts. Yep. But is it a real restart? Was that like an ending?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Maybe I should start following his thing. I can't believe I went to Rocket League and then I was able to fall down the goal.
Wow.
Some tunnel or whatever.
This room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'll take it.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I think this is the one where you come across saws, if I'm not mistaken.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, man.
What in the flip?
Right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
If both doors were open...
Oh, dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
If both doors were open and he told me to go one direction, I clearly would have gone in the opposite direction.
Right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, that startled me. Ooh, these are every ending.
This isn't right at all.
It's every single ending.
This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to
Fired.
I'm kidding. It's all rubbish now. The whole story
Pirate.
is completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
So I think this is going to be another actual restart.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right, I'm just not going to take the elevator this time.
What?
Wait a minute,
No.
they're not opening.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley.
I was going to take the same path.
You were back in that room with all the monitors. Did you
No.
move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Well, I can't go that way, but I'm pretty sure these connect to each other. Yeah. I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. I bet it doesn't even matter. If I would have taken that... Yeah, see, it wouldn't have even mattered. But I'll stay in this direction. Because this is the way I came in.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just...
I'm totally getting lost. I have no idea where I'm going.
It's unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
I feel like I'm in the back rooms.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Oh, it just looped. Oh, it just looped, man. Now I'm afraid to, like, pause in case there's an actual...
His co-workers were gone.
A continuation.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can't even attempt to open the doors. I thought you were able to do that. Yeah. Now there's no doors.
Yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
This doesn't make sense.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, narrator. Stanley seen... What the flip? What the flip? I don't like this.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Oh my god, I can't even go back.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing...
How about we restart?
You win!
Oh.
Congratulations! I
Yay!
put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Okay.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I got stuck.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Is it going to be an actual restart, though? Or is it just going to be... Oh, here it is. I was waiting for this one.
To make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
That's not where... This is where the original thing... Oh, because the doors aren't here. So I do have to follow the line.
We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Why is the line trademarked? Did you see that? If you check the subtitles, the word line was trademarked for some reason. Doesn't it get all wonky and stuff? I thought it like starts going up the walls.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of...
What's going on over here?
Are we implying a journey such that
it just looped.
is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Oh yeah, here it is.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct?
I'll pretend I'm listening to you.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay, this is very marching band-like. Da 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 da. All right, enough of that. Thank you.
Back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. I'll pretend that that actually is truthful.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
What if I go this way? Are the doors there now? Nope, they are still not there. Okie doke. Da 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 da. Oh, we're back here.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Dang, I was looking for my number. I was looking for employee 427. Again with the line?
You know what,
Hey!
Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
I mean, we've tried all the other ones,
Yes,
right?
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
Oh,
Use
no.
your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
It looped for a little
ready
bit.
For it. Oh, no, not
Oh, here's the
yet,
line again.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh, look at the line. Sorry, I acknowledged it. And it goes right up into the ceiling.
Ah,
A circular
choice.
room with two
We get to
doors.
make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere the place...
Ah, bro, take your time.
there
Just
must be
take your
a
time.
reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I dare you to open both of them. Oh.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
The maintenance room, end up in monitor room. Narrate
That's what
restarts,
this is.
first restarts.
It's all one giant ending.
Two doors room now
We're
has
supposed
many
to
additional
restart the game
doors.
Eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined?
Find
So
the
now,
line
according to
again.
the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed
Forget
to
about previous
Well,
restarts.
what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply
What the
because
flip?
it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game
Find the
to keep
line again.
restarting.
Find the
I don't
confusion
want to
ending
forget what's
schedule.
going on.
Narrator
I don't wanna
narrator
be
restarts
trapped
the
like
game.
this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I
Unable
won't
to go
do
anywhere
it.
or do
I
anything.
won't
The game
do it.
restarts on its own.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
I'm letting the narrator do all the talking. I don't really have I don't have much to say.
Just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
That was kind of startling. Is this a legit restart?
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, there's the doors. I think that was actually...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting
I believe this was... That was actually it for... I think that was an actual ending, and that was it.
Lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business...
So, this is what I said I was going to do last time.
Door on his left.
I was going to take this and walk past this elevator.
Detour through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers, resent coworkers for not supporting you more, and blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Look at this big freaking office, dude.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, it's right here.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
All right. That loud humming was not comfortable. Wait, I don't think I want to go there. Or I have to. Or do I? It is so dark. All right, there's nothing over here. So I have to go downstairs. Stanley took the makeshift elevator downstairs. We provided him a loading screen.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Whoa.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large...
Oh, this looks familiar.
...mind control facility.
Did I? Is that what I did?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
We'll see about that.
Was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back
on track. This hallway is pretty gosh darn long.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I think this is the one with the saws. Wow. That was very Portal-like. When you're falling down that long shaft. Oh, it's not saws. It's, I think it gets crushed or something?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Goodbye, cruel world. Cruel world. Ha!
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Well, at least it was painless.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I believe I've seen this ending before.
Every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance. Death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
So these are all the people that had something to do with the Crows. That's who developed this game? Is that a company? Okay, that's enough of that. The maintenance room is just a room with a little small elevator in it. Not even an elevator, a lift or something. Are these other endings? We announced the Ultra Deluxe version of the Stanley Parable at the Game Awards. These are screenshots of the videos we made for the announcement and the game's delay. Well, I'm playing it now. An early version of the lounge. That's cool. The cargo lift. What the heck's that noise? Oh. The apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh, okay, that's what that noise was. That startled me. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Oh, okay. We can you can take a screenshot of that or pause here and look at that later. There's a lot here. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they pulled. The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Okay. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down. The freedom above the countdown below. The freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down and placed the two endings together instead. Why do I feel like I've already been down here? Jeez, this place is massive. An early version of the underground portion of the game. Narration outtakes? Kevin Brighton, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Nothing there. Shoot. Well, try the other one then. Where were all of them?
I don't think the game will restart now. That's the boss's office. The office clock. Screens from the development of the boss's office. I like the one that they went with eventually. So this is the museum. I don't think there's a way out of here. Let me make sure. Okay, I found something.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
What?
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
We're back here.
Turn off your Xbox. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
I guess that was actually it. Was that it? Is it just going to stay like this? Oh. And here we are. I got the museum ending. Well, I have seen the museum ending before when I watched this playthrough, and I have watched the confusion ending. I've seen that, and I've seen that ending with all the potential for all of the other endings that the game will show or has. I have not. I don't think I ever saw the Firewatch portion or the Rocket League portion. I never saw that. That was brand new to me. And once I saw the ball go down the goal, I wonder what would happen if I actually just stayed there and didn't jump down. That's something to consider. But this is actually turning out to be pretty fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm going to end the video there. Thank you all to those who came to check out my video for watching my video. I appreciate all the views and notoriety I can get. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, take care and God bless.